Grenadian products are now only a mouse click away at GrenadaMarket.com. Nutmeg and guava jams, jellies and syrups, world famous nutmeg pain relief spray, black sage, soursop, lemongrass, and bois bande bar. Ordering is simple and friendly. All major credit cards accepted. Safe, secure shopping guaranteed. GrenadaMarket.com ships your product anywhere in the world. So when you can't go to the island, the products off the island can be sent to you. Just log on to www.GrenadaMarket.com and experience our quick delivery and homely service.
That's all go. Clashing water leave no mark. Shed it thing. We come in this wall and we meet on in that way. We gon' tell and we all in that way. Don't ever try to fix it, I say. In the asylum we might end up somewhere. You are the last one to know. You could have anywhere you go. Hey guys, as you're coming, I want you to share the thing. As you're coming, I want you to share the program. Share the program right now. Hey, Susan! Susan! Smart move! Waggo! Let's all go. Clashing water leave no mark. Well, listen, as you're coming, I want you to share the program. That's sun in my face. That's sun in my face. We come in this wall and we meet on. Hey, Debs Kaplan, how you doing? Tamara Williams, how you doing? As you're coming, share the thing. As you're coming, share the thing. Hey, Scarlett, how you doing? Listen, everybody, listen. As soon as you're coming, I want you guys to do this on me. Press love, press love, press love, press. Press love, press up. Hey, Cleo! Hey, Miss Williams, how you doing? Lenora, Augustine, Darren Lang, Alice, how you doing? Sugar. Hey, everybody, press love, press love, press love. Everybody presenting. Hey, Karen Bishop, how you doing? Sugar, Apple. We gon' dead. Press love, press love, press love. Mad vibes. Mad vibes. Hey, Mr. Williams, how you doing? Big up yourself, big up yourself. Listen, I want everybody to share the program right now. I want everybody to share the program right now. You see that sun that's in my face? That's why I'm having this thing down. Everybody share the program once. Share the program twice. Share the program. Hey guys, I gotta say welcome to Men's Summit. Welcome to Men's Summit. Welcome to Men's Summit. Today we're talking about men stuff. Things that men go through. Things that men go through on a daily basis. This is a conversation you absolutely don't want to miss. We have a lot to discuss. So share the thing. want to bring the guests on, but I ain't seen the numbers. I don't see the numbers. Hey, Delron, how you doing? Delroy, how you doing? Stuart, big up.
We come in this wall and we meet on in that way.
I want everybody share the thing and press love. Flying Cloud.
I know my.
All you don't know, you know. All you don't know, you know. All you don't know, you know. Everybody, I want everybody to do this summit. Today is a big topic, men's summit we call it. We have Inspector and a young man by the name of Jayut. Let me just bring Inspector. Let me just bring in the guests. Let me bring in the guests. Let me know who watching. Hey, Doris, big up yourself. Big up. Alice, big up yourself. Ian Baker.
We come in this wall and we meet on in that way.
We go there.
I know my father used to tell my mother. He go in and sleep by the next woman and Anita. When he comes home, the food he gets in. That generation never fix the honey. He come with a manual. Stereo come with a manual. Cell phone come with a manual. Honey men come with a manual. We come in this wall and we meet on in that way. We go there and we on in that way.
Wait, Specky, all you want to hear? They want to hear Specky?
Now we are singing to them.
We are singing. You don't want it. You don't want it.
Hey! Atlas will want to leave no map.
Share the thing.
Hey! We come in this wall and we meet on in that way. We go there and we on in that way. Don't ever try to fix it, I say. In the asylum we might end up one day. You are the last one to know. You could have said anywhere you go. You are the last one to know. So why you behaving so? We come in this wall and we meet on in that way. We go there and we on in that way. I know my father used to tell my mother,
Specky.
he go in and sleep by the next woman and Anita. When he come home, big place of food he gets in.
Share the thing.
That generation never fix the honey. He come with a manual. Stereo come with a manual. Cell phone come with a manual. Honey net come with none at all. We come in this wall and we meet on in that way. We go there and we on in that way. Don't ever try to fix it, I say. In the asylum we might end up one day. You are the last one to know. You could have said it where you go. You are the last one to know. So why you behaving so? We come in this wall and we meet on in that way. We go there and we on in that way. Most of the mad men you see walking in town. Drugs is not the only problem, just go ask around. Some of them end up taking a big mental shock. Curiously open up the door before dinner. My friend, I come with a manual. Stove come with a manual. Keyboard come with a manual. Honey then come with none at all. We come in this wall and we meet on in that way. We go there and we on
Share the
in that
thing.
way. Don't ever try to fix it, I say. In the asylum we might end up one day.
Share the thing.
You are the last one to know.
I'll turn around.
That's anywhere you go. You are the last one to know. So why you behaving so? We come in this wall and we meet on in that way. We go there and we on in that way. Don't try to fix it. Don't try to fix it. Don't try to fix it. You just have to deal with it. Don't try to fix it. Don't try to fix it. Don't try to fix it. You just have to deal with it. We come in this wall and we meet on in that way. We go there and we on in that way. Don't ever try to fix it, I say. In the asylum we might end up one day. You are the last one.
Guys, welcome to Ride Along today. Welcome to the Men's Summit. Today is all about talk, conversation, and let me put on the light because we have some very interesting guests. Today I say we ain't singing it, today we talking the things. And I told you women that we have a lot of answers to your question. We don't want to fall short of the promise. So let me introduce who we have here. I'll put on some light so we get the guests at the back. At the back there, you gotta come a little closer because the ladies and they want to see you and thing, right? Yes, right there, right there. Yeah, don't worry about that. Yes, so introduce yourself. The gentleman at the back. All you know who that is.
Yes, ladies and gentlemen, the madman again, Jayut. Mr. Jayut is in the building.
Yes.
Alongside the great Mr. Inspector. So look, I want you to understand it's a serious big people thing. Ask the question, we have the answer. We don't know if I'm going to be happy, we don't know if I'm going to be sad. It is just the answer.
They're going to be happy, they're going to be happy.
So look, we have 1 hour.
Yeah.
Have all your notepad and just do all you have to do. Ask the question.
Yes, yes.
Turning you on to the real original Mr. Inspector.
Right, right.
My name is Elimus Inspector Hitman Hurricane Roger Veteran Gilbert from Sotters in St. Patrick's in Grenada. The best parish in Grenada, St. Patrick's.
True to that.
Why is it Junior?
Boy. We go fight on that one. We go fight on that one. You know, I'm a big parish. But anyway.
And listen to me. Half is St. Patrick's and the next half is St. Andrews. Because I used to live in St. Andrews and I went to school in St. Andrews. You understand? A lot of people don't know that I used to live in Bylands.
Okay.
I used to live in Bylands. I used to live in Paradise. I used to spend a little weekend in Telescope. You know? So, and I roam almost the whole of St. Andrews already.
Yeah, well, they know about that.
All right.
You remember they know about that. They know about that. Okay, so we start off with a song by Specky, Haunted Manual, right? So the women and them, they want to start off with this. They're really interested about that. Because here's what they're saying. And women, again, all you ask all your questions. Oh, you have your phone out? Get all your phone out because I want all you to share and I want all you to answer the question as well, guys. So much questions going to be coming in. The first thing that the women and them want to find out about is they say that men does cheat too damn much. We does cheat, and we does lie. They say we does lie and we does cheat.
Well, let me my phone there. We got the glasses. I don't have my glasses on me eyes.
They say we just lie and we just cheat.
Yeah.
Let me be frank with you, Julian. They say we just cheat and we just lie to that much. But I being honest with you.
Yeah.
Men does cheat, women does cheat.
Yeah.
I would not sit down here and say that the men do it more than women or women do it more than men.
Right.
But what I could tell you from my experience in this world, 40 something years now, my experience in this world, what I could tell you, that men cheat very greedy. Or the majority. Because there are very men that good at the games too.
Right.
But the majority of men cheat very greedy. And a woman will do it classy. To explain that, you might quicker catch a man than a woman.
So the skill.
If you hold a woman cheating, she will cry for you. Cry the night. And that tears will make you feel sorry for her. And believe that she never do it. Women do it different to men. And I telling you, and I say that all the time when I'm on stage. When woman horning, they think with the upstairs. When man horning, we think with the downstairs because we're dealing with more pleasure. And the majority, not all, but the majority of women just plan the escape. They plan the escape, and I telling you that from experience. You know, I do things in my life. I see things in my life, and I hear things. I have friends who have borrowed them my vehicle to go and put on crime, as we say back home.
Yeah, put on crime. That is another thing that we don't say. Put on crime.
Put on crime.
Put on
to
crime.
go and harm people.
To
go and take man wife.
Yeah.
And they come back and they tell me who they went by. You know? And I just shake my head. And all I saying to myself, boy, that could happen to me. You know? So people have ways of doing it. Men do it. Women do it, but women do it different to men.
Why
women do it more classy, or the majority. I wouldn't say all, because some get caught, but women do it more classy than men. And listen to me. Listen what a woman said to me in Grenada. She says, Specky, all you just get text and all you just read and save. We just read and delete.
Yes, that is another thing.
Use your imagination.
Serious.
She say we just read
they know it, the woman
and delete.
Yeah.
But all you just read and save.
Why you think?
Alright. From my point of view, I mean, when I look at the cheating world today, or what you call cheating, The whole thing is basically, we have to sit down and ask ourselves as people, what is the definition of cheating?
Yeah.
And when we ask ourselves, what is the definition of cheating? We have to understand that there's no two people alike. When we look at relationship, you look at one man, one woman. It's very, very difficult to be at a certain standard because every relationship is unique. Everybody different. A relationship between two people is literally, I mean, the way I see it, is an agreement between both parties. Because you cannot watch somebody's relationship, watch what they do, and feel uncomfortable about yourself.
Right.
You have to look for what makes you happy. You have to look for what you want. Because people settle for different things. We agree for different things. You understand what I'm saying?
So you have to define what is cheating.
You have to define.
Because you're right, that
You
is
understand?
true. That is true. I want a little to listen to this. That is a real true thing, you know. Because
Yeah.
I always say, some people tell me, if you're there on the phone, right, and you're talking to a woman, and you're just talking, and they say, oh baby, or you're messaging on WhatsApp, send me a picture of your breast now. Send me a picture of your this now. Send me a picture of that now. Is that cheating?
So you see, that's where my problem comes in, because when I look at it, all right, women set their own rules lately. I mean, so much different rules. You go to the store now and you buy a new phone and you don't see no women around. You know, you take it on credit, you don't have the money or you trust, whatever you do. You come home with your phone and life good, and before you know it, you pay for that phone alone, and then they have a set of rules on how you should handle your phone. At what time you should receive a certain call, what time you should receive a text, where you should go, if you shouldn't use your phone in bathroom, if you should. I mean, the whole thing is simply so much rules and regulation. We have to ask yourself, where does cheating start? Like, where it start, where it end? What you consider to be cheating? I mean, in the modern world, you know. So that's my argument, ladies and gentlemen. The whole thing is what we consider to be cheating. Where does it start and stop?
And Junior, I go mention something that a lot may not want to hear, right?
Well, I would up and say men does want to go. Let me just read that statement there. They say men does want to go out. Hold on. Men does want to go out close to the woman and do things. I guess they're talking about, like, if you have, you go and have sex with the cousin and the aunt and all kind of thing.
Women does do the same thing too. So it's very confusing. Women does do the same thing too. All right, let me give you an example. A lot of women say, oh, men cheat too much, and men cheat, and men just lie, and men this and men that. But let me bring something to your attention. Some women, not all, we have to keep mentioning some. That's very important, right?
Some,
Some women will they know a man have his wife. They know that.
Yeah.
They're still gonna get involved in his life.
Yeah,
They could tell the man no.
But what you think women does like sex more than men?
Hold on. You
No,
know,
women like sex
hold
more
on.
than men, that's true.
No, we getting to the point. You know a man have his wife, right? He come after you. You could turn him down. You could say no. You could say, well, I don't want to get involved because that's drama. Some, not all. Some still go and they get involved in the man's life.
Yeah.
Then after 2-3 months, you see they start calling him 2-3 in the morning. Oh, I can't sleep. I'm thinking about you. You know the man lie down on the bed with the wife.
Yeah.
And I mean, man does lie too. A man might lie and tell you, well, the house don't going good, or we having problems in the house. You there with a married man for about 6 to 7 years or 5 years. And he keep telling you things are going good in the house, and he ain't getting out. And he and his wife in the house. And you there on the side causing drama. Use your imagination. Things ain't going good in the house. 5 years with a married man, and he there in the house with the wife.
Now,
Common sense.
But sometimes, hold on,
Right?
Go ahead.
Sometimes,
I go leave my part for last. I go leave my part for last.
Sometimes I know he can't just get up and go because they might have a lot that they invest in.
Right.
But I'm just trying to make a point. You there and you're causing drama. You could say, boy, you know what? Let me leave that man and his wife alone. You could say that. But a lot of women stay there and they cause problem. So the both parties does do stupidness. Both parties. A woman meet you, you have your people, or you discuss that. Oh, I don't interested in you. Man does the woman that too. I don't interested in your man. It's not your man I want, is you. Or the woman go say, oh, well, it's you I like and I wouldn't do things. And after 1 month, 2 months, she start calling. Or she start throwing words so the wife could know, well, all you have something. You know?
But no, Specky, not all women that you deal with on the side, they really want a man like that. You know? They just want the sex. You don't understand that?
Watch, I will be honest here. I will be honest here, right? Check this out. on a serious level, right? Men cheat, women cheat, right?
Yep.
But here it is. Maybe it's 80% of the time when a woman involved in a man, she want to be that one and only person.
Not all the time, but
I've said 80%.
80%, okay.
A woman meet a man,
Uh-huh.
she literally wants something serious, right?
Right.
As to when a man meet a woman, he might have a wife, but he gonna lie. He gonna give her all kind of stories, all kind of tricks. Understand? So the point I'm making is sometimes women get themselves in situation where a man actually drag them there. So now they don't use their own discretion, they don't do no investigation. You know, you meet somebody cute at this and you get yourself involved, and by the time you check it out, it's too late. Because men are very good at putting on a story
Right.
and playing it out, you understand?
Yeah.
So my thing is now, a lot of the times women have to try to understand the value and the worth. And when you understand that, you will be on a serious level where you know what you're heading to. Because a lot of the times women go for men that, you know, they look at somebody that is way in a kind of glamour life, and you go for him, and before you know it, you catch yourself in something where it's hard to live because you're so deep in a relationship already with somebody that you fall for,
You fall in
but they're
love.
not onto you. So women have to really scrutinize, take your time, understand, get to find out certain things. Look, a lot of times a man meet a woman, he can bring you where he's staying, he can bring you where he living, right? Because why?
Right.
You meet a man, if he can't show you where he live, right? He can't take you home. He could only pick you up, drop you off on certain corner, right? That'll tell you something.
He's a legal route.
He's
He's a mosquito.
You cannot just have a man and he pick you up there and drop you up there and thing. Look,
And
before, it's so many things before sex, Birchin. I mean, when you meet a woman, it's so many things before sex. Well, me personally, I mean, too much of the big dinner thing. I don't like that. But I'm saying, get to know a man's family, get to know where he's whereabouts, where he's walk, where he, you understand? There's a lot of things you could do before you get yourself tied with somebody
But I get confused.
You understand?
Are you assuming? Big up DJ Lil B. DJ Lil B, I just came into the ride. But hold on, let me say this before you make your point, Specky. It's not automatic to assume that a woman come into a situation with a man to have a relationship. I have situations before that you find that women just need somebody, not necessarily. They don't want to marry you.
You want companionship there.
They want, some women, so not all, there's some women, right? They want that. And then again, you know, there's a man shortage. Because a lot of men, good men, they're in jail. A lot of good men, they're just not interested in women. A lot of good men, it's just, they're missing in that department. It's a very few set of men, good men out there.
Some women confusing, some men confusing. Because the majority of guys will tell you, and you have to sit down on the block and listen to guys talk. There is a lot of guys, you will see them by themselves, or a lot of women will see them by themselves. And the guy will go after the woman, and the woman wouldn't bother him, or wouldn't give him no attention. As that man pick up a woman, 5, 6, 7 women rushing him.
Yeah.
Well,
That does happen. A man there by himself, he don't want nobody then bothering with him. As he pick up, as they see him with a woman, 5, 6, 7 different women want to come in his life. Straight up, it does happen. A lot of women again confusing when coming to date Junior. Because they will tell you, oh, me and this guy dating. And them and the man sleeping together. You don't know what is date to them. You don't know what is date to some women. You have to keep saying some. Some women just say, oh, me and this guy dating. Dating is not sleeping together, you know. Dating is getting to know one another.
But why is dating?
But
no
it's
sexy?
Huh?
Why is dating if you
see
don't
the-
sexy?
yeah,
It's a process.
definition
You
of
have sex.
dating
You have
again.
sex in the day.
You have sex in the
dating, you have
dating.
different
Yes,
levels
yeah.
of dating, you know.
Okay,
So
all
it
right.
depends on
Well, I
where
will
you
take
are
back that.
in the dating.
Dating, how I know,
Understand?
you meet somebody, then you get to know them better, or you're trying to know them better and them thing, and then later on things happen like when all you get into things. But some people will say, oh, we're just dating.
But then again,
And they
alright.
sleep into, but everybody had their own idea of dating and them thing. You know,
That's
so
what I'm saying. Sometimes,
you know,
alright, you
the
dating.
both men and women confusing. And if we go to hold that same conversation in the next 10 years, we having that same topic here because them things don't changing.
True.
Them things don't changing. Let me tell all you something. And I want you to listen to that story very carefully. This is the honest truth. Growing up in the 80s in Grenada, in my hometown Sotes, I see all my neighbors singing a song by Penguin. Calypsonian from Trinidad, he died now, he sang like Pay the Devil and Woman Do Like Soft Man. What that slippers doing under the bed? And don't talk no dotishness in me head. Tonight you go see who more dread. Tonight somebody go dead. What that slippers doing under the bed? The man who came to Trinidad from New York unexpected, the husband. And he meet a slippers, but it's the Hana man who forget a pair of slippers. Right? He forget his slippers. Or maybe that night when he sleep, he leave his slippers. And the husband sit and he get mad. And I was a little boy. I didn't have no sense. I didn't have no education. I didn't have no knowledge towards hunting. So I don't know what my parents singing. But the whole tongue, Junior, like that song. You understand what that slipper is doing under the bed? The whole tongue in Sotes like that song. Is when I get older, I realize it's hunting. Every generation, even before we come in the wall, even before my mom and dad come in the wall, everybody hunting there from way back. That is why in hand manual I say, the last man I know try to fix hand, end up in madhouse. I know some men used to say, boy, nobody could take my wife. Or nobody could take me woman. What wrong with all you? And they want to kill.
Yeah.
Are you joking, boy? Boy, nobody could take me woman, nobody could take me wife. That's mines. And when they get in hand, they end up in the madhouse because they never taught. You understand? Straight up, I telling you. So discussing that, we might bring out little knowledge and people might learn a little something. But Junior, I've been honest with you, big man speaking, that do fixing. No. And I just be in a hotel in St. George's by a friend of mine. And by hanging out in that hotel, I just see things. And you see tongue, St. George's in Grenada, that opened my eyes towards a lot of, well, in Grenada, we don't say cheating, that's American. Hunting. I see things happening in that hotel. And I just shake my head. Think people you don't even believe. You understand? If you don't know, if you don't know, you don't know. You. Straight up. If you don't know, you don't know.
Why you have to say, Jayu?
Alright, like I say, alright. No, like I said, this is something that could go on for ever and ever and ever. Because as long as man and woman and sit down and come to a serious agreement, a serious conclusion, what they want to do with just this two individuals, what you want to do amongst each other, this thing will go a long way. Because like I say, as long as we cannot accept the fact that people relationship going to be different from ours,
right,
we're going to continue to have a problem.
Yeah, that is true.
No,
go ahead.
Like I say, alright, me personally, I have a relationship. You have on this one. Whatever the case is, we cannot be using this man example to our example. Like for instance, you come in the house or you go watch a movie and it's a love story and whatever, and you come with 10 more different rules. Not realizing that you just watch a play. It's like, the people that acted in the movie, their real life is a mess.
Right.
I mean, this is something we deal with every day with women. They like the glamour thing, the glamour stories and the little glamour things, and when they come to the house, they're ready for it. You understand? Like for instance, you get up in the morning and you try to give her a little kiss before you go to work and she sleep, she thinks it's a cockroach walking on her. So the point they're trying to make, the point they're trying to make is a lot of us not ready for the life that we preach, the life that we want to live, or we think we want, we're not ready in general. You understand what I'm saying? So me personally, hunting and cheating it boils down to what you simply consider as a thing. Because I can't just watch a man, alright, you see this woman going up the street, right? And you say, look at her, she's standing up talking to this man, she husband, whatever, and she bad, and then you start thinking. No, a lot of people might see that cheating. Some people might see it as you being, you're not faithful, you're being whatever, or you look like you're easy and whatever. So then she just being friendly, she just have a nice personality. A lot of the times, Virgin, men fail to realize that when a woman cheat, she cheat with a man. She literally cheat with a man. The point I'm trying to make it, men just go all out and get a woman. You put them in a state where I want to do this. You will walk them from here to 20 blocks and you're interested in them and the things you're going to do that the ex didn't do anything. And men very good at doing that in the beginning of a relationship. You will stand up and wait in the cold for a woman, you know she passed in 5 o'clock. Since 4 you're there, you waiting, you understand? Like men in the beginning.
Men is like the attacker.
Right. So the point I'm making now, when I say women should know their worth and their value, you're supposed to watch a man. Virgin, I could watch a woman and know if that woman really want me for me, or she just want to play bullshit, you know. But if you know your worth, Virgin, or you know as a woman, you know your standard, you know, and you look at a guy lifestyle, right? You investigate, you see a man lifestyle. You could tell if he really want to be done with you, or he just want to, you know, bounce around. And that's the thing, women, they don't do a lot. Women just fall in love very fast. As to men, we could be playing, and she fall in love because she actually believe the story put out there. And then the minute we get a little deep way, we start to get in, you know, we start to have sex, we start to do all in crazy,
but by the time you have sex, it's like the women, not all, but most women, by the time you have sex once or twice, that's it.
Because I know women, alright, you have women that would never have sex with a man unless she have true feelings for him. You have women like that, you know. They would never have sex with a man unless she have real true feelings for him. And then there's women that will have sex with you literally just for the fun of it. You understand? Or even just to mash up your vibes, you understand? She don't want nothing from it. She just want to be a pain in your butt.
Right.
So it's all depends, but we have to try to understand.
I want to talk about this next thing. I want to talk about Tabanka. Guys, we're talking, this is Men's Summit. We're talking about things that men talk about. We have a lot to talk about. DJ Lil B came in the ride, and we'll talk to DJ Lil B in a little bit. But this is the next thing I want to talk about. Women say the Tabanka things, Ricky. The Tabanka. Why men can't take a hand? Why we can't take a hand?
Well,
Why it's hard?
Men just imagine, boy, that man doing that to me, woman, it's painful. Honestly, you're laughing. That's the honest truth.
No, but I'm laughing because I realize the truth.
I hear joke already where they say, well, a man peep his woman, and he watch them, the man, the honor man and the woman take out the clothes, and then as they go to thing and he see the size what the man was going to, you know, deliver, he run and he grab him and he say, why you don't do that? You understand?
Right.
Let me ask. Let me bring a next point to you. Why a man does be upset when a next man going behind a girl child? Eh? Or he does get angry when a man making a move behind a girl child and want to kill for a girl child.
You know why?
That man want to kill for a girl child because he don't like that man and that man coming after. Oh, he don't want nobody for a girl child. Answer the question. I know why, but
I know why. I know why. Because he know he doesn't do people girl children.
Alright, let me answer this question. Let me answer the question on Hanin, right? Why
hold on, 1 second. Let me finish. We cannot take it. We just want to give it, but we cannot take it.
Amanda say he got a big ego.
A man will have 5 women in a party. 5 women in a party. He running in the corner, he giving one a little wine. He running back in the next corner, he hiding and he giving one a little wine. Man brag for me. Yeah, man brag for me already, boy. Specky boy. I was in your dance last night, but I couldn't come and say hi to you. I had about 5 women inside there. If out of that 5 women, if one woman only give a next man a squeeze, that same man want to mash up the dance. And he have 5 of them inside there and he know it's wrong to have 5.
Yeah.
I done stopped.
So we hate,
already.
listen to me, we hate what we like.
Yeah.
You understand? We hate what we, you hear a shadow say? Somebody honey a man. We want to do it, but we don't like to get it.
Look, alright. Let me answer this question for you, right? Why, for a fact, men cannot deal with hand as how women deal with it? Here the thing.
How women deal with it?
Women, right, actually condition themselves, right? Way more than how men condition themselves to deal with hand. So now you meet a woman, you know, women actually believe, all men, they actually believe men are cheaters. If you understand what I'm saying, right?
They accept
women,
that already.
they accept that within them, that men are cheaters.
Right.
Even though they will have a man by their side and know he's going to do good, he's going to do the right thing, he's going to handle responsibilities.
Right.
Women actually accept the fact that men are dogs
Yeah, they'll
and
say
they
that.
cheat. But men, a man will pick up a woman virgin, right? And he could swear for another virgin she not cheating. Because in his mind, he know he could pick up a good woman and that woman ain't doing nothing. So he, in his mind, oh God boy, I love that baby. You condition yourself, but that woman don't think and that woman, you understand? So when we get the wood, when we get the hand, we're not equipped to deal with the effect of the afterblow. You understand what I'm saying? Men literally, not equipped to deal with women handing us. You could hand your woman, she get to find out that she cry, she fight, she do all that and she done with it. Before you know it, she's starting to forgive you. And I'm not saying all women,
Right.
but
So-
women could actually forgive a man after he cheat. But when a woman cheat, we sitting down in the house, virgin, and all we doing is we having vision. What the next man do? Position, size, if he more lovey,
Yes.
touches,
Kissing.
You understand? If he give her that feeling, or maybe she hit that spot. The point I'm trying to make is,
Yeah, no, that one's got
I'm telling you.
No, that one's got to my mind too.
Because
That- yeah,
I've been through it. I've been through
I will
it.
tell you why I laugh.
Visualize.
I've been there.
Listen what I
So
laugh.
the problem is, virgin, I always sitting down and oh God boy, and that fella he stay longer. He hurting us. So that's the problem today. Women really equipped to deal with it, but we're just not ready. We're
Junior-
20 years behind, we're not ready.
Junior, you know why I
That's the
laugh?
problem.
Yeah, man get on already. And when they beating up the woman, they ask him, so what me, wine better than me?
You understand? You understand what I'm trying to tell you?
It's men talk. Men
That's the
summit.
first thing.
Somebody
book, man.
Yeah.
Man definitely can. Man can deal with her. Don't let nobody fool you.
Man cannot deal with it.
Let me tell you something again. A man will finish with a woman. He go call her all kind of names. You this, you that, you bitch, I don't want you, you this, you that. Go about your business. And he tell her, call her, he degrade her to the last. And you know, when she move on, and she go with the next man, he vex him.
That problem.
He still vexed because she move on with she like.
Even years
And
after,
especially
even years
if he
after.
don't like the man.
Oh God, boy.
If he don't like the man, it's problem.
Look,
We different, we weird, we different ladies. We different.
But it goes back to how a man brain is conditioned, eh? Because a man now is a visualizer. A man now, in order for a man to even get in the mood to have sex and get erect and thing, you have to visualize. You have to visualize. You want to visualize your woman and visualize her and all of that stuff, right? So it's the same thing that men doing when they're thinking about a man hitting or having sex with a woman. They visualizing the position.
Yeah, that's how
they
we still
visualizing
have vision, man.
Yeah, we
For example,
visualizing.
if Little B give me a hand, I go think about boy that big strong Little B. Little B, make sure let me see you. Come here, let me see. Look at Little B size. Now if Little B give me a hand, that way you're balling, you know. Darling, that weight. Oh God, that weight. Yeah, and imagine Little B and me, woman, and that strength and that, oh God.
All the hand I give you already.
Just so what?
Just so you, boy, I just say tell you, boy. I mean, since you want to put it out there, I'll tell you now, you
Give him
know.
a lot of
But-
A lot of honor.
about
Junior-
25 or 35.
Junior,
About 35.
serious talking. Listen, something I do like. No, man and woman will have problems. You could be in love with somebody, we have different mind, we have different thinking. You might want to go, the woman go say no to go, you might the woman, you know, we just argue over stupidness. When you're in love, you get jealous, all them things happen with love. But listen, what I don't like. What I don't like is that here's some man finish work and they're afraid to go in their own house. That does happen. Some man does finish work and afraid to go in their own house. Junior, just to survive alone in this world is a headache. The bills, I just have it hard. I have to pay bills in Grenada, I have to pay bills in Brooklyn. You understand? So it's rough on me. So I feel if I come out and hustle, whether I do show, or I do construction, or I get a little security work whatsoever, I find when I reach home, I should sleep with a peace of mind. Me and my woman could hug up. How was the day? I ain't saying we can have a little argument, I'm saying we can. But I know a lot of relationship. People afraid to go in their own house. And me, I don't live in like that. I don't care what people say. Hold on. Some people just stay in relationship to give their family the impression that everything good. To give the friend impression that everything good. Everything nice. They don't want the public laugh and say, oh, I know they would have finished. Why they have the word divorce? Why they have the word separate? We meet that day. We meet divorce day and we meet separate day. You cannot make it. You cannot make it. Why you want to say they and do kill one another? And then your life over? You're hurting yourself, you're hurting your family, you're hurting the person's family. If you cannot make it, you cannot make it. It go hot. We go ball, we go cry. But you have to move on.
It goes back to the same thing. Yo, some men, right? And I want Jayo to comment on that. Some men, as you said earlier, would leave the woman. And I don't want you. We done, we finish. And then still want to give the woman regulation as to who she could date after him.
Yes, it happens.
Because it's a pride, it's an ego kind of thing.
Yes.
Especially if I know Specky is my virgin and then I realize my ex-woman dating Specky, I don't want to have nothing to do with you, Specky.
Because look, alright, for example, right? If a man and a woman done, a little really done, a little business with each other, completely done, you should care less about who that woman date, how she move on, whatever she do. If you understand, if I really consider it
They still
done,
monitor your life.
no, the reason why you're concerned and you have feelings and is because something inside you still, you understand what I'm saying?
Yes, yes.
Concerned deeply about this woman, and that's one of the reasons why men cheat.
And
if you understand what I'm saying,
someone-
because you carry that feelings. You watching a woman move on, right? You have your lady now, for example. You have your lady.
Right.
She giving you everything.
Yeah.
But keep in mind, there's this one little something about this ex that you never get elsewhere. It could be a little argument, it could be just a smile, it could be a touch. If you understand the point I'm making. And a lot of times people, you will be getting the 99 touches.
Right.
But you want to go back for that one final thing. And that what has caused a lot of men to cheat, because you keep reminiscing on that one final. It's like you want that last little touch to complete your segment. If you understand what I'm saying.
And
Men cheat for a little stupid reason. You don't want the woman, you know. Saying you don't want the woman. But that one little thing, boy, since you're that woman done, right? You never get
like
that elsewhere. You get money, you get food, you get sex, you get everything.
Yeah.
But it's that one little thing, and a lot of men just go back for that.
It's a matter of saying most men does that. So
understand?
here is the question now. The big question, the $1 million question. Why men doesn't really cheat? If you have everything at home, you have your nice woman, you have your wife, you have your girlfriend, all your real sweet and everything like that, she giving you all your she could go and she hedged.
Alright.
She's splitting on you all kind of thing, but you still cheating.
I want to say that for you, right?
Uh-huh.
I don't know if you notice, you know, America figured out a lot of ways to prove certain things in people. Like, for instance, if you're gay as a child growing up, right? You're gay. They will go and check your hormones and all kind of questions to figure out you have more in this and what actually make you. I actually believe there's people that actually have this urge to cheat. You literally have something in you that you know what you're doing is wrong. So if you know what you're doing is wrong and you can't control it, Virgin, you have the urge, you have something within you that you just cannot control.
They say that nasty habit.
I was waiting for you to finish. Tell that person I said
No, what I said, people, Virgin, if you know it's wrong, right, and you continue, you could call it a nasty habit, it's fine, but the point I'm making is, you have something that drives in you, right, to do it. You take the risk. Do you know having a little sex, right? Where somebody could catch you. Let's say you're young growing up, right? 15, 20, whatever the case, right? 19. And you could hide and do a little sex with the chance somebody might catch you, right? You know when you're getting it on the normal, which one more exciting?
Yeah.
Cheaters have that same kind of vibes within them. It's like it's a drive, Bridget.
It's a drive.
When you're cheating, it's just a drive, it's an excitement.
Right.
You actually possessed by the fact that you're taking the risk. It's nice, you could get caught, but you don't get caught, so you enjoying, you understand, the moment. And that's what cause a lot of men cheat. That's what
I have a friend.
After I talk, I want a little bit to say something.
See, on the cheating thing, I feel like, what it is that you can meet a girl, you can meet a woman, and it's just like a nice piece of woman. You know you have one at home, but you see this woman and you see like every man could want her, and this chance ain't gonna pass again. So you must like, boy, I'm going and take that. I'm taking the risk. Some women you don't have to take the risk for. Some women you just like, you ain't gonna risk your home, you're living for that. But if you see something nice walking by or something nice that you've been wanting for a while, even maybe before you even got with your woman. You said, boy, I got a chance. I don't giving that up until. And that could get you into a lot of problems.
JT said the spontaneous sex is sweet, and that is true.
That's what I'm saying.
The thing about it is, right? I want a little to and other men in here, I want a little to look at this as well, right? What we love about a woman is that body, that thickness. I don't know if all you like the thickness.
Thickness is good, nothing wrong.
But that body. I'm walking down and you see that nice ass, Jed. We like that. But here what we don't care about. I don't care about the handbag. I don't too much care about your high heel shoes. I don't too much care about them things on them. Like them things on them. It don't really cater to me. You're having a nice, piece of tights on your ass look real. You know what I mean? That is the kind of thing that they make concern about. And that is the thing that
some men.
Some men.
I remember to say some because
some.
not everybody.
Some.
What? I have a friend in Grenada. That man bring me to his house. They say that man wife, pretty, light skin, nice shape. So I talk to him. I say, what? You have a nice wife. Say, Specky, if you see this side, man. Well, if you see me side, man, say, why you go say? People do that because of nasty habit. Straight up. And I go tell you something. Men, I go just swing the topic a little. A stripper tell me once, a girl who's stripping tell me once, the boss teach them that every man or the majority of men that came inside here tonight come for fun. They have the wife or the girlfriend home. And they come inside here to have a good time. So make your money. She tell me the majority of men that come in, her boss teach them that. The last time I was looking at your program with swingers, right? I just shifting it a little. I never go in no swingers in my life. I have friends that went and they tell me about it. I used to go in strip club back in the days before Giuliani come around. When Giuliani come, he closed down. Giuliani closed down everything. But I can't tell you where I used to go. But where I used to go, I used to meet Grenadians there too. So they can say nothing about me because we see one another. And they will tell you, and I mean, sorry, swingers. No man going in no swingers with a wife. Oh, sorry, I ain't saying no man. The majority of men that going in swingers, Junior, is with the outside woman. The majority, very rare. Yeah, 1 or 2 white people might do it. But very rare a man taking his wife and bringing her in a swinger club and watching other man sex her. I have a friend in England tell me he does go in swingers, but he don't go with the wife. He go with a nice, shiny looking woman, and he go there, he send her to her phone and he, whosoever he get. Because let me tell you something. Men pick me up on the road already. And they was like, Specky, my wife crazy over you. Specky, my wife is a big fan of you. And I want to surprise her. Let's go home. And while we going home, because they want to surprise, they want to bring me home. You know, meet wife, meet children and things, because, you know. While we going home, you know what they go do? The majority of the time I see men do that. They go take out their phone and say, babes, I'm coming home, I have a surprise for you. Put on clothes. I want all you listen to me. Because they know sometimes, you know, women like to walk around the house naked. They will pick up the phone before I reach in the apartment. And they go say, babes, I'm coming home, I have a surprise. You don't know what is the surprise. But put on clothes on you. Now, if you could call your wife and tell your wife you're coming home with somebody, or you're coming home, you have a surprise, put on clothes. How could you bring your wife in swingers and watch a next man sex your wife? And then hold on, and then you're bringing home a man to meet your wife surprise and you're telling her put on clothes. Use your imagination.
Hold on, but Specky, hold on, but that's a serious thing that Specky don't talk about there.
No, I telling you.
No, because
I'm talking from experience in majority of men already, boy, if they meet me on anyway, Specky, boy, you got me wife love you. And sometimes me and her discuss. I tell her I like a jamo, and she like you. I just tell her you can sing, a jamo is the boss, and she like you. But anyway, I go give her a surprise, and they pick up the phone because they know she not stay in the house naked. I do that many times. I go in old folks home and meet old people already. I go and meet kids already because them is fun, so they want to surprise them.
I'm talking about not the old folks. I'm talking about
the wife. Yeah, because they bring him to that's a surprise. She's glad to meet me. You understand what I'm saying? But they know their wife just walk around naked in the house. They don't want me see their belongings, so they tell her put on clothes. So if you could tell your wife put on clothes while you're bringing home an artist or a friend to surprise her, or you could tell me you could watch your wife sleep with sleep with a man in swingers. Common sense. Last thing. A lot of pimp does be on TV saying they looking out for the stripper, and they care about the stripper. They lie. You care about the money the stripper making to buy your rims and pay your insurance. Because you will never take your wife and put her on the street to strip.
True.
Or the majority wouldn't do that. You might have 1 or 2 will do, but the majority won't do that. You don't want to see your wife doing certain things. Straight up.
Guys, share the thing. Share the thing. We're talking men talk. This is Men Summit.
I have a question.
You have your man.
I have a question.
Go ahead.
For all the men in here. Specky, you're a Honor man, right?
Yeah.
Or you used to be a Honor man?
No, he's a Honor man.
Yeah, he's a Honor man.
He's a Honor man.
Any man out there, you go out with your Honor woman, right? And you meet your wife with the Honor man. What do you do?
Wait, you is a Honor man.
You have your Honor woman.
You have your Honor woman.
You say you go to the movies with your Honor woman.
And you meet the wife with
and
it.
you bunks up your wife with the Honor man. What do you do?
Well, I never end up in that situation, and I go on site honestly because we want to be honest here with everybody. I know people handle situation different. I know people that bunks up in places already. They watch one another and they go home, and maybe when they reach home, some of them fight in the party, some of them hit the person right there. People react different. Different people are different, you know. People can handle certain things. I know once in Fantasia, a man went out with the outside woman. The wife come there and see them and tell him, come, I want to talk to you, let's go. And he had to leave. And he used to tell the outside woman that he and his wife done. Right? They did not fight in the party, but I know some people will fight right there. Many times I singing already and fight take place. So I never experienced it a little bit, to be honest with you. But I don't know how I go handle that. But I'm a very easygoing man. There is a lot of things I walk away from. I don't beat women. All them women are dating me life. If I ever beat all you, call me right now and tell me a lie. Now in the bedroom, I go get a little. I don't hit woman. I will quicker walk away from a situation than I hit woman. You know? Yeah, men that love to beat woman. But I go ask a question. And Junior, I want them write you and answer the question. There is a lot of women who know man does beat woman bad. They hear about that man does beat woman and they still go and put themselves with him.
Yeah.
Confused.
Jayu.
Alright, so
step up.
Alright. So on the topic of beating women now, like let me tell you something. Me personally, I date a few women in my life. I don't beat women. I don't beat women. I don't do nothing like that. But after 10, 20, 30 blows, I just hit back women. Me personally. I'll let all you know the honestly truth.
If they hit you
after you hit me 10, 15, 20 times, I just hit them back.
There are a lot of
I don't know that stupidness. Don't bring that to me. I don't beat women. For time I meet a woman, I let you know, boom.
Yeah.
Like good, we have an argument, we have a thing, you keep your hand by your side, I keep mine. You don't want me, you leave me, you throw me out. That's normal. But the hitting thing and the beating woman, a lot of men don't understand the definition of beating woman. Yeah, men what just, you want to beat up a woman every day, you want scratching you. She get a phone call, you don't know if she daughter, she this. You don't know if it's a friend, you know you
nasty habit,
yes. Yeah, men what really like to beat women. You're doing it for the fun of it. Yeah. And then you have women now, you know, you like to hit man because you know man doesn't hit you back. And then you're gonna laugh when you meet your friend and they, oh, I beat up the stupid, I box him up and this, you don't think. I don't have time for that.
And they know the lies for them.
And the lies for them.
The lie in America is for them.
After 10 lash, yeah, you juke me mouth, you push me everything. I just hit them back and I hit them back one hard one. So the thing had to end, if you understand what I'm saying.
But you know,
it's a serious thing.
But you know, once you hit them back, that is it.
No, but look, Junior, I'll be honest, you know, I'm telling anybody that I can't go out and pretend, you know, why is this Mr. This and that. Brethren, my instinct is not to be taking lash after lash from women. There are women that really like to juke you button, brethren. They will think you, they'll push you, they want to call you a kind of panty man, panty fly, mako, this thing, and beating you. And you don't hit them back. You look nice in other women's eyes. But when you hit them back once or twice, you get your respect too because that thing can go on. You understand? So that's how I view the whole thing there. I don't beat women, I don't hit them, but I just hit them back. That's my vibes.
And a lot of women in America, they know the laws for them. So they take good advantage, man. They take advantage of the law. They abuse that man because they know the laws for them.
And we're not promoting beating women, right?
But,
and I can understand this as from a man-to-man point of view talking and thing here, right? I was in previous relationship, boy. You go in the bathroom, the woman come after you.
True.
You go in the kitchen, she come after you, and she pointing your face all in your nose and shoving all up in your nose and in your mouth and busting your mouth and that kind of thing. As a man, I very patient. I real patient. I patient more than the average man, right? I would walk away. I would walk around. I don't like. I never hit a woman in my life, but I sized up a woman one time because she juked me in my nose, Jed. She juked me all in my eye.
Some of them just pull out a knife too.
Yes, some want to chop you and all kind of thing on them.
I'm quick to call the cops.
Yes.
Touch me now. Touch me.
Check that for example, right? I used to live with a woman one time and thing, and you know, me and her come on with down. She leave me, she move on, you know, she pick up she man thing. That's serious thing I'm telling her.
Hey, she say men shouldn't hit women, period.
No, I understand that, but women, you see, we don't promote violence, but the whole thing is you can't have women hitting men. Women does it hard do, you know.
Especially
a woman ever bust him out?
A
woman ever bust him out? Betchin, I get lash from women already, and I want who the man that shot me. Some woman that hit real hard.
You went strong, you know. Watch.
But you know what? Alright, check this out. I ex woman of mine, she's a powerful lady, she tall, she's strong and thing. Me and the woman done, you know, right? I taking her down. A good 3 weeks, she gone pick up man and thing and then a little place there. And I decided, well, I go move on and pick up a little lady down the other side. Well, Valentine times, you know, I want to take her out and thing. Brethren, as I open the door to go out, me and the woman, that big strong woman come and she grab me and she put me on the wall, eh? And here she telling me.
Call you?
If she call me, by the woman turn up that about 16 times and she roll up that. And I don't want the one, she said, touch me. I'm cutting up myself and call the police and tell them is you are doing. She said I'm stabbing myself.
Yeah,
and
I
I'm
believe
calling
that.
the cops and
They will
telling
do
them is
that.
you are
Yeah, we
doing.
believe that.
I swear to God.
No, I
and that
believe
woman
that.
hold me there for 45 minutes at the on the wall and I can't make a move.
They know the
So that's
rights
what I'm
for
telling
them.
you, Bridging. And I don't hit woman. I take that squeeze there and I keep myself on watch and I don't tell you too, you know. I didn't really go paper and things. Because that little deportation don't nice.
Yeah, you don't nice.
I'm telling you.
And ladies, it's very embarrassing and all you beating us in public.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You
it's
don't
embarrassing
nice.
when
Nah,
all
don't
our
nice.
friends know. When everybody, the whole neighborhood know while Junior get lashed, Specky get lashed, or Little Big get. You
Nah,
know, it's
I
very,
go say do it.
it's
Let's do
very,
it.
Not
very
nice, not a
embarrassing.
nice feeling.
Ladies, better all you, when we reach home, you
Beat
know.
us home.
Yeah,
Yeah,
beat
yeah.
us home.
Just
It's
slap.
very,
Yeah,
it's very embarrassing to beat us in public. Please don't beat us in public.
Because they know for sure you're not hitting them
Yeah.
guys.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And they know
Understand?
people go see, they have witnesses.
But watch, the truth and the fact is, I don't believe that you should hit a woman.
I don't
Neither
believe in
me,
that.
neither
I don't
me.
believe in
Yeah,
that.
Yeah, neither me.
And if I see a man, if I watching me right now and I see a man slapping up a woman, I don't care how it starts. I go and kind of push the man away because I don't find that is right.
But Junior,
Right.
but not to cut you, but check this out. What is the law, right?
Uh-huh.
On men hitting women and women hitting men. What is the law on people hitting people?
Well, you should,
Isn't
you
it?
should-
No one should be
should-
hitting no one.
Exactly.
No, the reason why we don't say men don't say I don't believe in hitting a woman, I don't say no. You see them as more tender, more love, more stuff, whatever. The point I'm trying to make is because men don't hit women, we cannot have them believing it's okay to be hitting men.
Right. Yeah.
So that mean whole thing about it. You have to look at what the law is. Because Bridget, if you and a woman have a little misunderstanding, right? She hit you, she bust you mouth, whatever, and you call the cops. When the cops come, he's supposed to take her, he's supposed to arrest her if you want to press charges. As male, if he's on your
Same
side,
thing,
he's supposed to
same
arrest
thing,
you.
same
So a
thing.
lot of people just kind of forget what is the law and just tell yourself you don't believe in you. It's not about belief.
Let me tell you something.
What is wrong and what is right.
America?
You're not supposed to hit nobody.
Listen, America. Listen to the rights. Children, women, trees, dogs, then man. I don't know if the tree come before the dog or the dog come before the tree. But may I repeat, in
the
America,
dog don't pee on the tree, I don't mess on the tree. So
in America, it's children, women, trees, dogs, then man. You understand? So a lot of women take advantage. I personally, Junior, can't live with a miserable woman. I hate a miserable woman.
Yeah,
You understand? Yeah, some women just
Nagging.
miserable and they
Yeah,
nagging.
they're
A
nagging.
lot of women chase man. Straight up.
Yeah.
We wait for a lot of women chase man.
True.
A lot of women nice and they beautiful and everything. But there is a ton of some women you can't even make little joke with them.
True.
You know, you in the house, you want to lie down on the bed and old talk and laugh with the woman and thing. Yeah, some woman you can't do that to you.
Watch.
Yeah, a lot of them, every little thing they take personal and it's like, yeah, nagging and nagging.
That is wrong, man. That is wrong.
That is stress. That stress a lot
But
of
look,
Yeah.
but you know the signs, you know, because when you come out the way you come out and you see them with like a negligee and like a smart clothes, you know, well, vibes
Yeah,
good,
that-
you understand? Thing good. But when you come and you meet them with big pyjama, big thing cover up, so you know they have the nightie and the long pyjama. You want to put on the pyjama and throw the nightie over there, you know not to go close to them. So you have to read the vibes in the virgin, because let me show you a thing, you see the clothing, that tells a lot, you know, virgin.
Yeah.
When you come home and you cause this man, you go to work your thing, you say, boy, and then she go talk to me, she thing. But when you come and you see how she set up she cell, how the room set up and how she did, the state, you know if you could board, you understand what I'm saying? You know whether to go close or not. Is the clothing, the clothes.
Yeah. What they have on?
That big old pyjama and them long nightie and them, you can't go close.
Yeah,
that turn off,
yeah,
you run away. You
yeah,
have to speed, boy, you don't want to think.
And the
Why
other
it's
thing,
still
understand?
going? I'm still going.
No, yeah, you
Listen,
go in,
listen.
but nothing happening.
No, but the
That close.
thing is, a lot of women have to understand, and men too. You should not go to bed with a whole set of clothes on. That is where they break down the relationship. Imagine you with a woman and she going to bed with jeans and like that thing. Nah. That is where the relationship goes start to end, you know. Because men like access in the night time. You can
Oh,
touch the
yes.
hand and you can
Yeah,
rub.
they naked,
You know,
This is what I don't understand.
no, that is it.
The moment for us is a split second, you know.
Yeah, yeah,
After all they move slow. We're losing the whole
We're
thing, so you have to
losing
be careful.
Yeah,
You can't
yeah.
be doing that.
Yeah.
And I will mention something again from experience. Now, yeah, a lot of times, sometimes a woman might meet a man and you might take 4 or 5 months before you sleep with him. Now, don't get me wrong. Listen to me carefully. I'm not saying you have to sleep with the man the same night. I'm not saying that. Everybody do things their way. But then you taking 5 months before you sleep with a man. If a man only wants sex, and that's all he wants, After that 5 months, he going. If that's all he wants, and he don't want to be with you, and he just sex, it could take 5, 6, 7, 8 months. After he get it 8 months, and he had to go, or you want to go, he go in. No, I never say do it the same night. A lot of women don't do it the same night because they pride and they respect and they don't want you to think, well, because they give you the same night, they could give other man the same night and they're easy to get.
We don't do the first night, the same night, and they be like, you know, that's the first time I'm doing it too.
Yes, because you know why? You know why? They don't want you to think that way about them. Oh, I meet you and I give you the same night. And you might think, well, anybody I meet, I could give them the same night. Because it's the human mind you're dealing with. You know, you don't know how people think and you don't want them to think that way about you. But I know people who meet and sleep the same night and married and living happily today.
Yeah, true.
It happened. No, I don't say do it. I don't say do it. Don't get me wrong. But I'm just trying to tell you. Yeah, sometimes it don't matter. You might give a man, you meet a man Saturday night, you give him Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Sometimes if you want to stay on relationship night. And a lot of time, a lot of people have the impression if you pick up a woman in a dance, she don't go though. That years ago stupidness. Stupid, and you have to stop that stupidness. When you meet her in a dance, well you go lose her in the dance, she don't go. Let me tell you something, you have people who don't go nowhere. You have people who don't go out at all. And sometimes they say, boy, this weekend I want to go to that show. Or this weekend I want to go on to that party. And they go to the party and they meet a man they like.
Well, look at that.
So meeting a man in a dance don't mean that she does go to party every weekend. True. And a lot of people have that stupid mentality. Once you pick up a woman in a dance, she don't go there. That's stupid mentality. That is not true. You could meet them in the church and they don't go there.
Yeah. Well, they don't go, they don't go. Go ahead.
Yeah, like, alright, like for instance, right? Yeah, I know young men, right? Honestly, man, young men want all day in party and thing, and you know, you're looking for a stay at home woman. You're looking for a stay at home, and you're in a party every night.
Explain to them what we call stay at home woman.
No, if you're looking for a stay at home woman, you want a woman, you know, stay at home, and you're searching for the real person, and you're in a party every night. I really don't believe you will find that individual in that party. To be honest with you, I'm not saying you know women not have girls' night out and ladies' night out and you go out and you're lucky to meet one.
Right.
But for me, if I is a partier and I meet a woman in a party, to be honest with you, I expect she a little.
So you don't
she have a little. No. I'm not saying she wild. I don't say nothing. I just simply saying she have a little wildness in her. You like a little getter. You could be a little getter now. Even as I want to say, you meet a woman in a party, we drinking, we getting her and thing. I don't expect you want to tell me a 9 months thing, oh, you too early, you too this, and you don't want to get it. Even as I want to say.
So if you meet in a party, you expect to have sex right away?
No. I'm saying if we meet in a party, we meet in a jump up, we drinking, we wine, we sweating, and we get and we meet in a thing. I don't want to reach out, me want to come and tell me use this height thing and about chart.
Right.
There where the problem does come in. I meet you in a party, I know you have a little speed. You have a little speed in you, whatever it is. I don't say just sex with everybody does thing. I just simply saying, when we meet in a party, I meet you winding up on you with sweat, we go. And then we talking on the phone and you want to come and tell me, well, let me go this day, this big food, this big this. You see this washing machine in coats and you want this and all this kind of thing. And then you tell me, well, we have to take it slow and thing. That's stupidness.
So she want you for the money. She want
exactly. That's the point I'm trying to make. So, it's all about who you meet, where you meet them, and the timing and the vibes. Me personally, if I meet a woman, I don't believe sex is like on the 3rd day, the 4th day, the 5th day. I believe it's something that's supposed to go gradually. You want a woman dating, she don't even know when she might give it up. Because you want to go for a little beach walk, you don't know what's going to happen. A moment right, you say something, you think, before you get rude and start to do rudeness, you know, before. That's the point I'm making.
But I think that if you meet somebody, right, and you make that connection is formed within the first day. If that connection is formed in the first day and all you have sex the first day,
nothing
wrong with it.
But the point I'm trying to make
second day, third day.
No, nothing wrong with that. But the point I'm trying to make is
just be careful, use a condom, but
a relationship, Bridget, a lot of things happen gradually. You know? Yeah. Most women don't know when they go give it up. They don't know on what day, on what night.
Chemistry.
It's chemistry, vibes, connection.
Amanda said, do you think church girls are good?
That's a hard question to answer. That's a hard question.
Amanda,
you know why? You know why? Going to church don't mean you is a Christian, you know. Don't mean your thing, you know. A lot of people had the impression, oh, I just go to church and I just thing, and they're watching who don't going to church as the devil and who don't thing. I know things a lot of church girls do already. I know a girl used to tell she mom she going to church and she will go for an hour and then next hour she gone. Yeah. She just disappear.
But I know that person that go to party and then go to church.
From yes, it happens. So it's hard to answer that question. So if somebody don't go into church, that mean they don't that don't mean they bad.
It don't mean nothing.
You know, it don't mean nothing.
It don't mean nothing.
You understand?
Literally.
Yeah, there is a lot of people who go into church and they don't nice. They don't nice
Let
at
me tell
all.
you
The
something.
attitude don't nice, and you wonder if them is church people.
I know a neighbor, you know. That neighbor they in church right now. God said to share Jesus thing. I mean, a serious thing I'm telling you, man. That neighbor, she plays fence song. She have a mango Julie, and children go in it and she call him police and things. She alone can so call him mango.
Right.
And that neighbor they in church every Sunday saying God said to share.
Yeah.
Let us give, let us love, let us think. And she fence song that mango. And if a neighbor, a little child hungry and pick up one mango,
Right.
she call him the police.
Right.
So what you really saying? Is a mixed vibes there already. What you really saying?
Yeah.
And that
Understand?
impression I
Yeah.
can't stand, Specky and Junior. It's like, you're artist, Specky, I'm a DJ, you know, they look at us in some type of limelight, and women would say artists is no good, they have a lot of women, DJs have a lot of women.
And that's
all
not
stuff.
necessarily true.
That is not true at all.
Thank you.
Ask any of my women in them house, I'm all of them.
And they have like a same. But no, that's true. I'll hear what little bit just say. A lot of people just think because an artist, you might feel like they're on TV, or you might think that he's popular and all of that stuff. You say, well, because he's popular, that means he's no good. Yo, somebody that's on TV, somebody that sings, somebody who is whatever, they're just a regular person, like a regular garbage man that's secretary your garbage in the daytime, or anybody, just regular people.
I have a question, for the ladies them, right? And I really want them to listen to that question. Is it okay, right? For a woman to be taking money after money after money from a guy she just met, right? And not give him the little something. If you understand what I'm saying. Is that okay? Alright. So now you ask for the little something, right? And they will tell you, oh, it's too early. It's too soon, and why is the speed? And
But then they're asking you to help
but in
renovate
the
the house.
meantime,
They want you to renovate the
you
house.
spending how much money? You
want to
picking them up, you buying them groceries, you buying them appliances, you paying bills, you doing phone bill, all thing, right? All that money they're taking from you, and then when you want a little loving or a little something, they're
That
telling
too
you,
soon. Yeah.
you know, it's all about sex, it's all about
You
Yeah,
just
that's
sponsor.
so, I just want to know, I want you to understand and answer the question. Is it okay for you guys to be taking money after money from a guy and then not ready to give him a little loving? If you understand what I'm saying.
Right.
That's
Let me
fair.
shorten it. Let me make it short and sweet. Why you know meet me and I'm begging for sex and you're telling me we know meet?
Yeah.
Or we know meet, take your time. But you asking me to renovate the house.
How can I put it?
We know meet. Why you asking me to renovate the house? You want me to spend money to renovate the
So
house? We
let me
know
answer
meet.
that question.
I begging, you
I
begging.
have answer to that question.
Yeah.
If you have men that does do that, if you have men that does do that,
Yeah, man.
is that me?
Well, Virgin, you have enough men who are doing that, you know. Some men have
I
too
had
much
to-
patience.
How we looking with time?
No,
What time?
we're around 7:15. We're about 7:15.
Raise your hand, Sister Patsy fighting for married man. She like drama, she love plenty confusion. I say Patsy, don't think I dread. Tell the man you want a roof over your head. You ain't on a plate, you ain't on a spoon. She tell me don't worry, he live in the white zone. Now the man live she at home, she ain't had nothing to show. Why she on the fish when she got the auntie say, happy raise your hand if you're not on the notice list. Y'all at a man like that. No, y'all at a man like that.
Well, look,
I want to.
we may be there and we don't know too, you know, because
Maybe.
on the
What
dance
is
list,
it?
you know, guys.
I think, right? As we said it all here, but we have to say it again. We might think that the person that we're with is faithful because we had a trust and we have no expectation that they will do something like that. We might be, you might be shocked to go and see, that woman that you have as your woman and the real woman having another man and decide doing the same thing, like what we say that men does do. Cheating on you, having conversation, sending nipples and stuff like that, sending breasts and body parts.
And we know.
And we don't know.
That's
We're
not
saying, we put him in the kind of black, because men, we quick to put him in the kind of black. And say, now my woman does never do that. My woman could never do that. That is not she. But we don't know. We'll be shocked.
I
That's the
know.
point I make all the
I
time.
know a woman in Sotes. Years ago, used to run down every girl in the town. We had a long wall out by the old police station. You know Sotes. We call him Mr. Belfont. They used to sit down on the long wall and they criticize all the girls that passing, how they dress, and criticizing everybody. And the woman that used to do that, she get to find out that the priest breed her daughter. And she faint, you know. You understand? So it
Well, let me
happened.
tell you something,
Them thing
right?
happened.
Not to I don't time getting shot and thing, and I have one statement to make because me personally, I get my first hand, to be honest with you. I get my first hand in life. You know. When I say hand, the good one. The one way either you make it in life or you break you. You know, kind of hand in there.
I get out the hand already.
And the man who give me the hand, his name is Kenson. Yeah, a fella they call Kenson.
What?
And up to this day, listen
You
to
remember
that.
Kenson, boy?
Hold on.
You can't forget
Hold
Kenson.
on.
You go forget
But listen to
Kenson.
that. But listen to that.
Kenson, you watching?
But
I
listen to
somebody
that.
tag Kenson.
Well, hold on, I don't know yet, you know. And up to this day, right?
Uh-huh.
I don't like nobody they call Kenson. I don't like anybody they call Kenson. I don't like all you. That name no good. That name is a Obeah name. When I met my ex-wife and thing, you know, we was living together. She tell me, well, look, out of the blue one day, she come and she tell me, when you know if we have a son, I love the name Kenson. I say what? Kenson? I tell her I don't even like the unborn child already. Kenson?
That's men in general.
I'm telling you straight up,
Yeah,
Brethren,
that's
up to
men in
this
general.
day, if you come around, your name is Kenson, I don't like you.
Yeah. And Kenson.
Brethren, that thing no good enough.
Because of one Kenson.
Man,
Yeah.
one Kenson is
Because
fine.
of
Even
one
if the name is Ken.
Ken, anything with Ken, you don't like to speak my name.
Junior,
That
let
thing, Brethren,
me
no
touch that for a minute because I know we ain't have much time.
Yeah,
again.
yeah.
That killing boy, that Jamaican guy that killed his wife. boy.
Yes.
His name is-
Well, let me tell you what happened. So, a 47-year-old female, she filed for her boyfriend, who he's 30 years old. He came up to the United States. They're living in Atlanta. Everything, social media profile up, pictures and everything. Real, they're together. You can't say that they're not together. Now, just on September 5th, he killed his wife.
Wow.
He not only stabbed her up, you know. He attempted to decapitate her,
Yeah.
cut her neck off. The rage, the anger was so much. What could make a man do them kind of thing on them days?
And call the cops after and
Call
then
the
call
cops.
all the friends crying and apologizing and tell them, you know, that might be the last they might hear him, and also call him mom. At least today I was listening to the clip where he called him mom.
Yeah.
Now, to make it short and sweet, I don't know because I was not there. Everybody handles situation different. And I telling you, Junior, there is some ignorant and hasty people. There is some people that very ignorant in life. And there is people that want help in life with the anger. And some of them don't go to class. There is people that take every little thing personal. Even on the job, on the workplace. There is people that, you know, if you fire them, they will come back and want to shoot up the whole place.
Yeah.
It have people like that. So I don't know what to say. I don't know the man. I don't know the woman. I only see the story, right? But everybody handles situation different. There is people that will walk away. You know, you have people who walking in the bedroom and hold man and woman together, hold the partner together, already hold them sexing, hold them with the pants down, and walk away from the situation.
Some
They
men
go,
could
they
do that,
cry.
yeah.
Some men could do that.
Yeah.
Some again cannot do that. So with we sitting down
Mental
here,
issues, they say.
yeah, with we sitting down here and judging the person who think, it will be difficult for it because I don't know the man. But I personally, Junior, I will walk away. Because I will watch, and I'm saying that and I'm saying it again because I know myself. I go through life already. I see the good, the bad, and the ugly. I go through woman, I go through music, I go through money, I go through, you know, I go through different things where I get broke, have nothing. You know, a cent in my pocket, only what? And boss man, I handle it my way and still here today. You understand? Everybody handles situation different. I there in the music business where I will be walking and people will be making comment. Saying things to upset me. I hear them. Here times I pretend I don't hear.
Right.
Here times I drive in. Boy, go on, boy, you this, you that. Boy, you getting good licks, boy, you this, you that. I go through it all the time. A million times I go through it. People make all kind of comment here. People just call me and tell me, look what people say. I laugh it out, Junior. Because I know the same, you don't have to be the same set of people. Why know people running them out on YouTube?
Yeah,
And they running
yeah.
them out on other people.
Yeah.
And one thing I learned since a little boy, you could take $1 million and you could feed everybody around you. They go eat, they go drink, and they go still back talk you. That is something I learned. So back to the topic, I don't know. I don't know what go in that man's head. I don't know what he was doing, what he was thinking. But to do that to your wife, is very, very disturbing. Something that will really push you, and I don't know.
Mental issues, man. Mental
And I
issues.
heard that them children was there.
Yeah.
He
They
have
run.
people. He have people like that, Junior. I remember once they had a killing in Victoria, right? St. Mark's. All you Victoria people don't get vexed. I was in Grenada for that. And after the man killed the woman, he went and looked at football, Junior. After the football game, walking back, he tell his friends, oh shit, I forget to do something. And he forget to bury the body.
Wow.
You understand? So people are different. I don't know how to pronounce it. I will be driving, Junior, and I go bounce a frog and feel guilty.
Yeah.
I see people just be driving and bouncing manico and run and pick it up and all kind. If I bounce a frog while I'm driving, I feeling guilty.
Yeah.
It's not in me to do that. I can't do that. I will walk away from situation. But some people again, everybody different.
Yeah.
So I don't judge him because I don't know.
Right.
I don't know what take place in the house, but to kill your wife, boy, to kill your wife,
That hard.
to kill your wife,
That tough.
you know easy. You know easy.
Say your piece. Say your piece, Jayut.
You've been concerning the
Concerning the pressure that men go through, right? And I want you guys to talk about that because this is Men's Summit, right? Men go through a lot,
Yes.
and we don't cry.
Yeah.
We don't express emotion.
Yeah.
So we have all of that pent up anger inside of us.
And let me tell you two things. Let me tell you two things quick that could drive a man crazy when coming to a relationship. You there with a woman, she make 3 children, and then you mind them children, and then she tell you I have something to tell you. One of them not yours, or 2 is not yours, or sometimes all is not yours. I see that happen many times on talk shows, and I know it happen to people. That is something to kill a woman, but I wouldn't do it. I don't saying you have to do it. I just telling you. Some women again, they know the child is not yours. They know the child is not yours. They will still bring you up for child support or child maintenance. They don't care. They know it's not yours, but they're bringing you up because they want that child mind. As long as you sleep with them, they know the child is not yours. They don't care. They're still bringing you up.
Alright. Look, some of the things I noticed from a little boy growing up, I noticed about like men and pressure. Alright, let's say a man meet a woman. She have 1 child previous, right? He have 1 child also previous, right? If that man married to that woman, they're gonna be living in the same house. He have his child, she have her child, which is 1, right? 1 apiece.
Right.
Always 99.9% of the time you're gonna end up in a situation where his child cannot live in the house, but she child gonna stay and move out when she wants and when she please. And that is something I see all my life growing up, and that is something what men, I don't know, like how could you call yourself a respectable man where you literally meet a woman with an outside child and you care for that child and your own outside child is not that fully welcome in that house.
Right.
A lot of women do that. I believe real women want to force and push men to really stand up for the the responsibility. Real women supposed to do that because I've been through a situation like that. To be honest with you, I mean I don't want to say much on it, but I've been through a situation where the individual gonna say, well, look, I can't do such and such because the lady, you understand, doesn't want to think. I mean, real men don't do them thing. Another thing too, women does do, they just put a lot of pressure on men. Because, for instance, finances. I always believe, right, a man supposed to pick up the slack in the house and the bills and whatever.
Yeah.
But if it end up in a situation where the man is a willing man, it so happens that the lady, she actually bringing in more of the bread in the house. She should bear with this individual.
But there's there's a thing that, but you see that is a big problem.
It is, and it shouldn't be.
Because it don't matter who.
Making the
That's
most
my
money.
point. And that's my
always say
point.
that.
I always
say
believe,
that.
Virgin,
Yes.
I always believe as a woman and a man. Man literally will go forward and say, look, I will pick up this up. But when it turns to a situation where the wife making more money, she always look at him as a kind of less individual.
Yes.
And that's
that,
not nice.
That was break up a
That
relationship.
is really not nice.
That
A
was
man
break
should pick up the slack when it is necessary.
Yes, but you know what the woman go say? I want to feel like a woman.
Yeah, but
What the woman go say is, well, no, I want to feel like a woman. I want to feel like I you providing for me. I don't want to feel like I'm providing for everybody. Because that in the back of their mind, right? In the back of women's mind, you see, men are fixers. If something break, we're quick to go and fix it, right? If something break downstairs, you ain't gonna say a woman ain't gonna go and pick up a screwdriver and go start to screw it, right? She gonna look to you, go and fix that.
Well, yeah, that is.
So in a woman's mind now, if finance is supposed to handle, she looking to you like, so why is that? You is the breadwinner, you don't bring him nothing.
But what I'm saying, right? No, my point is, I don't have a problem with that. I don't disagree with that. But what I'm saying is, okay, you have a heart, you have a soul, right?
Right.
A man will pick up a woman that is not working.
Right.
And really take care of her soul and heart for years. He will literally do that.
Yes.
He will feel as though that's his responsibility. But I'm saying when the table shift, you know, God forbid, something happen. A man is, maybe you become you lose some kind of mobility where you cannot provide the food, you understand?
Right.
A woman gonna start looking at you as worthless. To be honest with you, she won't say, well, all right, 20 years, you handle me, you take care of me.
They say that all women, some women.
No, but some women.
Some women.
Yeah,
Some
right.
women.
To correct this statement,
Right.
some women.
We say that from the beginning.
Yeah,
so.
some women. So when I'm
forgive us,
speaking,
yeah.
forgive us. So the whole thing Junior was saying is, right, automatically a woman should turn around and say, look man, you handle me for 20 years, 5 years, 4 years, I'm bringing in the bread, let me step up and do the right thing. All it is bills. Bills though, Brethren, bills have no face, you know.
Yeah, true.
Bills, you could live on the street because you don't pay your bills. You could become a bum, you could become homeless. So
Yeah.
I figure to handle that responsibility, if you're bringing in more bread, I'm not saying that you should always, but show that, you know what I mean? You're ready to pick up the slack. Why do you think a family is? One hand help the other man, and that's how I see it.
But just like how a man brain is conditioned, a woman brain is conditioned another way.
And that's true.
Because a woman, a lot of women, not all, some women don't feel like they should step up to that plate and be that provider. They think that they will look to the man to be that. Because check this, if you go to a restaurant, right, and you guys answer that question, you go to a restaurant and you sit down at the restaurant and you order some food and they're giving you the bill. Who they giving the bill?
The man.
The man. Even if the woman would be okay to pay, they're giving it to the man.
Yeah.
Because they just feel the man supposed to be the provider.
Yeah.
And that is how it is. That is how society is. Right? Guys, we're running low on time. I want to touch on one thing real quick. What is the most important thing we want to close with? What we want to tell women that they need to do more of, and what we want to tell men that they need to do more of as well, so that our relationship, our marriage and all of that stuff could function better.
All right. Something I wouldn't say, well, what they want to do more of, because everybody different, right?
Right.
But something I see does happen a lot, and which is wrong, and a lot of men have to stop doing that. Sometimes a man have 2 children with a woman, and he and the woman done, and she move on with her life, he move on, and because she stopped sleeping with him or stopped sexing with him, he don't want to mind his children, and that is wrong. You understand? He think he punishing the woman by don't minding the children. When she have a man, then she have a no, that's your children. You understand? So because she don't sleep in with you, you're stopping minding your children. So you're trying to punish her, you're trying to hurt her by don't minding your children.
Yeah.
No, that is wrong. A lot of men does do that.
Yeah.
A lot of men, they feel she don't taking me, she don't sexing me.
Yeah.
So they don't want to mind the children.
True.
That's your children.
That's wrong.
That I could mention before.
That's your child. What you want to say?
Well, alright.
Closing it off.
So closing it off with alright, it's so simple as that. I think alright, in generally, like what men should literally do to spend or to give the woman a little more like credit or attention or whatever the case is. The whole thing is that the world become a world where so much distraction now. Like it's so much to do.
Right.
Instead of simply sitting down in your house and watching your wife or watching your woman. Like anywhere you turn now is a attraction for we. We have the phone, we have this Facebook, this thing. It's so much now to see. A man could literally sit on Facebook and see everything he like and satisfy himself and just watching and he feels satisfied as your woman day and she lonely. I mean, I know it, I go through it all the time, you know what I mean?
Right.
That's something what really going on. Women do it too, but the thing is, when they call for the little attention, it should be a time where we should put on all the gadget. Because you see this gadget, this modern technology and this gadget and these things now, man, this electronics, we have to at least try and put it down sometimes, literally. We go to a dinner right now. Before we get the meal, the first thing we're ready to do is take a picture at that food. You don't pay for it, but we want to put it up on the wall to see it, you know. So the problem is now the gadget and all this social media take our personal attraction away, like our personal life. With day-to-day movements, all that gone to social media. So we having problem in the house now because She telling me, well, old lady on Facebook, look, I want a little love and all that. You understand? And there was a big fight coming, relationship mashing up, and real stupidness happening because we focus all our attention on the gadget. So we have to try now. That's the biggest problem today is the gadget. We have to try to put everything down. The phone, the iPad, the disconnect.
Yeah.
But the battery go there, oh God, we will nervous, we want to charge it.
Yeah.
We have to try to figure out if it's an hour, a day, 2 hours, 3 hours, a day in the week.
Yeah.
We could put down, me and you, put down all this gadget. I mean, it go hard for me. You know?
Yeah,
I don't want to like. It go real hard for me, honestly. You understand what I'm saying? But that's our problem too. I know what the problem is. I just don't know how we're gonna fix it.
Yeah. True,
You know?
true.
And that's my thing.
Lil B, close it off. What you have to say?
Well, yeah, basically what Jai said is sort of true. I mean, I'm guilty of it sometimes, you know, going out and, you know what I mean, taking pictures and things.
Right,
You know, it's just for memory's sake, you know what I mean? Because sometimes, you know what I mean, you're here today, you're gone tomorrow, but, you know what I mean, you want things that you can always look back on and, you know what I mean, look back and say, hey, we did this or we went here or we did that. Like,
Yeah.
You know, this kind of thing. But as far as, like, making relationships better, I guess, is more like, you know what I mean, is more everybody just coming together and putting their feelings out there and putting it together if you really want to be with the person and like, you know what I mean, show that person undeniable love that you want to
And
show
attention.
to them and attention to each other.
Attention.
It can't be a one-way street. I can't be showing her love and she just there. She can't be showing me love and they out there. It has to be both ways. So it's just that is the most important thing to just to keep things
And let me
going.
say this, guys, fellas, it's very important. We as men, seriously, right? We need to give the women a little more attention.
Sure.
It's a serious thing.
We take them for granted.
We take
a
them
lot
for
of
granted.
times.
Even if you say once a week, take the time. A lot of times too, I see that in the Caribbean. I see it all over the place, but I see it in the Caribbean a lot when I travel. A lot of men now, they drink a lot. They go out, they hang out, they do all that kind of social activities and things. And when time to perform in the bedroom, they can't perform. So the women and them have no choice. Because if you in a relationship and you can't perform, you can't have sex with your wife, you can't have sex with your girlfriend and she horny and you can't provide for she, you will get horny, relationship go down. And that's all because it's either your social activity is overweighing your personal activity, you're drinking too much, you're doing this too much, you're doing that too much, and what you're supposed to do, you don't doing it.
Sure.
So we need to take time and provide for the women. And if you know you cannot provide for one woman, don't have two. Why you having two women and you can't provide for both of them?
Them woman does say that, you know.
Yeah.
That little, hear them woman, that little willy you giving me there already. Yeah, you should be embarrassed to go and introduce it to somebody else. Junior, before we wrap up, I just want to say quick. I met the founder of MG 911. My God, 911.
Yeah.
It's very good. You could download it, you know, on your app. It's very good for missing persons, fire. If a sex offender not released from jail and he living next to you, you will know. It will alert you. So download that on your phone now. It's free. MG 911. You don't have to pay to do that. MG 911. I will be representing them. Okay? MG, my God, 911. Fire, missing person, sex offender, just to name a few. It will alert you and make you know what's happening right away. Thank you very much. And don't forget, hey, tell them what was the best show in the carnival. Tell them.
Don't
forget to tell them. Next year, please God, no death, no sickness. You have to wear red. Red.
And next year you flying in little B there to be
Rainbow City weekend. It's going to be August 4th.
One short announcement before you close. So all you remember, have the date ready. December 22nd, Arena. We're going to be there. The man Giant himself, 100%. Real stupid talk, good music, good people. It's a big people thing. December 22nd, Arena in St. Patrick's. Boom! Don't miss it.
Listen, guys, I want to invite all you guys on the 21st. We're doing a ride along for a cure cancer walk. And it's a very good effort.
21st of
October, cancer walk. I want to invite you guys just watching to the cancer walk, ride along for a cure. Get your package now for a ride along for a cure. Now, if you're in Miami, from tomorrow, piss in Miami, Monday Night Mass in Miami, and it's real vibes. Also, ride along a masquerade ball, and that happens in December. Post more information coming up, alright? So big up yourself, guys. Thanks for watching. Thanks for being a part of our program.
One love.
We're going to end with this one. We're going to end with this one. We're going to end with this one. Wait with that song, but that's that one right here. That one there.
Whoa, the problem, you know. You're your sister, your pretty sister. You're your sister, sexy as ever. You're your sister, riding better than you. Your sister, riding better.
Stay tuned for part 2 next month.
Your sister, riding better than you. Come, girl, come. I want to talk to you. What last year you were when we wasn't come to do? You went to the bar, and your sister take over. She gave me a wine. Yes, speak the truth, and the truth will set you free. Since I get that wine, I ain't thinking properly. Girl, your sister, riding better than you. Your sister. To all the beautiful people there from Greens, we love you. Respect. All the best. Keep it safe, keep it clean, and remember, all the other islands, ball in Grenada is the place, boy. I meet a Vinci on Eureka Avenue. He says, Specky, Grenada is the place. All your book, all your ticket, early. Alright, early. Don't miss no flight. Next year, Spice Mass 2019 gonna be crazy. Keep it safe, keep it clean, and remember, not everybody go like you. Not everybody go like you. Some hate you because they don't like themselves. Respect.
David Williams Funeral Service serve you with dignity and compassion as you mourn. Every day, we embark on the journey of life, and one day, the journey will end. It's on that day that you can entrust the celebration of life of your loved ones to David Williams Funeral Service. Call 718-291-3823.
Authentic Grenadian products are now only a mouse click away at GrenadaMarket.com. Nutmeg and guava jams, jellies and the syrups, world famous nutmeg pain relief spray, black sage, soursop, lemongrass, and bois bande bar. Ordering is simple and friendly. All major credit cards accepted. Safe, secure shopping guaranteed. GrenadaMarket.com ships your product anywhere in the world. So when you can't go to the island, the products off the island can be sent to you. Just log on to www.grenadamarket.com and experience our quick delivery and homely service.
Somebody said very good show, part 2.
Now you're balling if I didn't know. No teach. When people now say your head is not only to work, yeah. Think I'm really strong. One day you might get a shot. Happy I'm not gonna be no disgrace. Raise your hands and I'm gonna be no disgrace. Happy I'm gonna be no disgrace. Put up your hands and I'm gonna be no disgrace. Sister Patsy, I care for you, young